Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. This is Magic Orthodoxy. This is where I review magic tricks, I review playing cards, and I also give those things away every single month. That's right, I am blessed with the opportunity to do magic reviews, playing card reviews, companies and designers send me product for free so that I can review them for you, so that you spend your money wisely. I want you to buy tricks that you're gonna love. I want you to buy playing cards that you're gonna love. I want you to buy things that you'll actually use. That's why you come back here, you make sure that you watch the review before you spend your money. Make sure you give me a like and a follow, hit that notification bell. You know the drill, it costs you nothing and it encourages me. Another way you can encourage me, down in the description below, I have merchandise. That's right, you can visit my Teespring store. Right now I'm wearing my King of Clubs Black Roses Casino shirt from Daniel Schneider. Also in the description is a link to the Magic Orthodoxy membership. You can click that link and you can join the faithful for less than a cup of coffee a month. That's right, for only $1.99 a month, you will get 8 extra videos every single month. Right now, there's almost 50 videos in the membership section, which means $2 would buy you 50 more reviews right now. And those are exclusive reviews, exclusive videos that you won't find anywhere else. Today we're looking at a book test, and if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you know I love book tests, have a collection of book tests. This is Cryptid from Mysterion, the Mind Reader. All right, so the Cryptid book test, what is it? Well, first, you might not even be familiar with the word. You might be thinking, I don't even know what cryptid means. All right, so what is a cryptid? Well, it'd be anything from the lake monsters to living dinosaurs to creatures straight out of mythology. Basically, they're animals presumed by people who believe in cryptozoology or pseudoscientific subculture. They believe they exist. So even though science doesn't have enough evidence to prove they exist, so this would be like Scotland has the Loch Ness Monster, Australia has the Bunny Yip, America has the Jersey Devil. Maybe you've heard of the Fiji Mermaid or Bigfoot or the Yeti, Chupacabra, right? All of that mythology, all of that lore, those animals, those creatures are called cryptids. All right, so what's in the book? The book is readable with detailed entries of well over a dozen different cryptids and mythological monsters. It has large print for darker rooms and maybe even for online visibility. Yes, All right, so is it what I thought? I think when I approach a book test, I always ask myself, okay, which method does this one use, right? Same book, different cover. That's kind of what I always think, because most book tests are a one-hit wonder. They have one methodology, they've given it their own style, you know, they've changed the title and the book layout. Of course, now you can get it as this book or that book. But I was pleasantly surprised with this book because this book has over 7 built-in effects. How are the angles and can it be inspected? There's really no angles to this because you can give it out. I mean, Mysterion will tell you several times, hand the book to a spectator. They can go through it, flip through the pages, they can read it like a regular book. All of the things are hidden so well in the pages of the book that the average person who doesn't know what to look for would never find a thing. All right, so how are you gonna learn how to use the book test? Book tests also usually come with maybe written instruction, or perhaps there's a crib inside the book that you just read and it tells you how to use the book. Other times they give you a PDF, other times they give you a video. This comes with a 35-minute downloadable video, and it comes with a little piece of paper that's inserted into the book that is a crib sheet for one aspect of the book. So what's the overall quality and production value of the video? Mysterion is in his private museum in Toronto, Canada, that is filled with all kinds of cryptids and oddities. And the video itself is filmed very homemade. He's gonna have an intro, a live performance scattered throughout as he teaches you the different aspects of the book. And let me just go back to what I was saying earlier. Those of you who've wished that your really expensive book test did more than one thing this is what you're looking for. He's going to teach you word predictions, mind reading, stopping at random pages, stop tricks. There's even a trick using a map of the world where you take your spectator on a Bigfoot hunt. You can do a math trick with the glossary. You'll even be able to have them stare at pictures in the book, and you'll be able to tell them what picture they're looking at. And then he's going to close with a tour of his home museum. Is it well made? It seems to be made the same way all the other self-published book tests are made. It's the same dimensions. Like if I hold it up against some of the other book tests that have come out recently, they're the same dimensions, height and width-wise. This one's a little thinner. This one would fit in your back pocket and it wouldn't take up much space. So pocket space-wise, it's going to be a little less bulk in your pocket or purse or your briefcase. Here I took a picture of it alongside a deck of cards. How much practice does this require? Like I said, there's about 7 different ways you can use the book. So each one is a little different. One of the principles you probably know right away, you'd be able to start using immediately. How much setup and reset is there? 0. It's just the book. The book never unsets or resets itself. Positives. All right, so what are the positives to the Cryptid book test? Finally, all right, finally, not a one-hit wonder. I have so many book tests where it only does one thing. I have book tests where it only forces one word, right? This is one of those book tests where you could do it with one person and then hand it to another person and then hand it to another person and get a different hit and a different word and a different method every single time. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? You know, every single time you watch a review from me, I'm always going to tell you the things I liked and the things I didn't like as much. With this, I really loved everything except for maybe the instructional video. I just felt like there was a lot either left out as far as information, like I needed more information, or I was like, where do I find that? Or where is that? I felt like maybe the video production was just a little rushed. Maybe he was just so excited to release his product. He wanted to get something out there. And then the video had a volume control problem. I found myself having to go back to the volume all the time to adjust whether he was outside or inside. I don't think they ever wear mics. And then when they came back to start a new segment, the volume on their end was all the way down, and you miss maybe the first 5 or 6 words people say. Is it worth your money? It's $100. That's right, it's $100. And book tests are always a little bit on the high end. This one, a little bit more. I'm gonna say it's because it's a Swiss Army knife of book tests, right? This is finally a book test that does more than one thing. This is the book test that you're gonna wanna keep in your pocket and take with you, because it's not just a one-hit wonder. You're gonna be able to do more than one thing and really be able to use it in your mentalism acts. That's everything I can say about the Cryptid book test from Mysterion the Mind Reader. I, of course, got mine from hocus-pocus.com. And if you'd like to purchase yours, I would suggest you head there as well. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.